Aquarius does Shakespeare. Titus, Andronicus.
Who comes hither, held at bay by a trusty Goth? Renatus Lucius, from our troops I did stray, to gaze upon a ruinous monastery, and whilst I did earnestly fix mine eye upon that wasted building, I heard a child's cry come from beneath the wall. I made unto the noise when I heard the babe's crying controlled. It was controlled with this discourse: Peace, tawny slave, half me and half thy dame, if thy hue did not betray whose brat thou art. If nature had but lent thee thy mother's look, villain, thou might have been an emperor. But where the bull and cow are both milk white, they never do beget a coal-black calf. Peace, villain, peace, even thus he raised the babe. For I must bear thee to a trusty Goth who, when he knows thou art the emperor's son, will hold thee dearly for thy mother's sake. With this, my weapon drawn, I rushed upon him, surprised him suddenly, and brought him hither for you to use as you think needful of the man. Oh, honorable and most worthy Goth, this is that devil incarnate that robbed Andronicus of his good hand. This is the pearl what pleased thy queen's eye, and this the base fruit of their burning lust. Ah, wide-eyed slave, wilt thou convey this growing image of thy fiend-like face? Why dost thou not speak? Death, not a word? Halt that soldiers, hang him from that tree, and by his side hang his fruit of bastardy. Fetch me a letter, Lucius. Save the child, bear it from me to the empress. If thou dost this, I'll show thee wondrous things that highly may advantage thee to hear. But if thou wilt not, then befall what must befall. I'll speak no more, except vengeance rot you all. Speak on, and if what thou says pleaseth me, I'll see that thy child shall live. Aye! And if it pleases thee, why assure thee, Lucius, will fix thy soul to hear what I shall speak. For I must talk of murders, rapes, and massacres, acts of black night, abominable deeds, comprot mischiefs, treason, villainies, all rueful to hear, yet pitilessly performed. And all this will be buried with my death unless you swear my child shall live. Speak on. Swear first, then I'll speak. Who shall I swear by? Thou believest in no God, that granted, how canst thou then believe in an oath? Aye, what if I do not? As for I do not, yet for I know thou art religious, and has within thee a thing called conscience, which 20 pompous tricks and ceremonies I've watched thee eager to perform. Therefore I'll urge thy oath. For I know that a fool holds his babble for a god, and keeps that vow by which that god he swears. To that end I'll urge him. Therefore swear by thy God, whate'er so god it be, that thou adorest and hopest in reverence, to save my boy, to nourish him and bring him up, or I'll discover not to thee. By my God I swear. First know thou I begot him on the empress. Charitable indeed compared to some of the tales that you hear of me. It was her 2 sons that murdered Bassianus, and cut Titus' tongue, and cut her hands, and trimmed her as thou sawest. Callest thou that trimming? Aye, she was washed and cut and trimmed, and was trimmed spot for them that had the doing of it. That beastly spirit they got of their mother. That cunning mind they learned of me. It was I that led thy 2 brothers to that godless hole where the dead corpse of Bassianus lie. I wrote the letter that thy father found, and hid the gold in which the letter mentioned. Confederate with the queen and her 2 sons, I played the cheater for thy father's hand, and when I had it almost burst my heart with laughter, in that for his hand he had his son's 2 heads. When I told the queen of my sport, she almost swooned with the pleasing tale, and for my tidings gave me 20 kisses. Canst thou say all this and never blush? Aye, cursed be the day that I haven't performed some notorious ill, as kill a man or contrive his death, ravish a maid or plot the way to do it. accuse some poor innocent, and forswear myself, set deadly enmity between two dear friends, break the necks of poor man's cattle, set fire to barn and haystack in the middle of the night, and watch as the owners put it out with their tears. Why oft have I dug up dead men from their graves, and set them upright at their dear friends' doors, and even when sorrow was almost forgot, carved into their skins as in the barks of trees with my knife, let not your sorrow die, though I be dead. I have done 1,000 such things as easily as one would kill a fly, and I only grieve heartily indeed that I cannot do 1,000 more. Let good men say prayers and fools say grace. I'll have my soul black, why, as black as my face. Stop his mouth, let him speak no more.
Aquarius does Shakespeare. Titus, Andronicus.